We can never see past the choices we don't understand.
It's too bad she won't live. But then again, who does?
You call that a landing?
Just one moment, please.
Lousy, we've got to have a doctor. I don't know nothing about birthing babies.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
I'm going to tell you my secret now.
My God, it's full of stars.
You Homo sapiens and your guns.
I won't go schizo, will I? There's a distinct possibility.
I can be a real serious bitch if I don't get what I want.
Shut the hell up.
The next time you feel like showing off, don't.
You don't do well in overheated, overcrowded, grimy warehouse stores, do you?
Today is Father's Day. First of all, I'd like to wish all of you fellow fathers happy Father's Day. Secondly, all you mothers, and all you mothers, happy Mother's Day.
There are far worse things awaiting man than death.
I'm going to sleep this off. Please let me know if there's some other way we can screw up tonight.
One more thing. Just remember this. In this country, they drive on the wrong side of the
You gonna
road.
tell me to stay away from your girl?
Well, if I had to do that, she wouldn't be my girl.
I don't know if you've got the whole picture or not, but he's not exactly working on all thrusters.
Touch me, and that hand will never touch anything again.
We'd like to thank everybody for buying this particular record and starting this thing off in America and giving us a chance to come here and see you all in Washington. Thank you!
We're going to take a little break, but we'll be back in a while, so don't nobody go nowhere.
1187 Hunterwasser.
That's the hotel.
What?
Where I lived.
Nice place?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Is that part of the test?
No. Just warming you up, that's all.
It's not fancy or anything.
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand when all of a sudden...
Is this the test now?
Yes. You're in a desert, walking along in the sand when all of a sudden you look down. What?
A desert.
Doesn't make any difference what desert. It's completely hypothetical.
But how come I'd be there?
Maybe you're fed up. Maybe you want to be by yourself. Who knows? You look down, you see a tortoise, Leon. It's crawling towards you.
Tortoise? What's that?
You know what a turtle is?
Of course.
Same thing.
Never seen a turtle. I understand what you mean.
You reach down, you flip the tortoise over on its back, Leon.
You make up these questions, Mr. Holden? Or they write them down for you?
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over, but it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping.
What do you mean I'm not helping?
I mean you're not helping. Why is that, Leon? They're just questions, Leon. In answer to your query, they're written down for me. It's a test designed to provoke an emotional response. Shall we continue? Describe it in single words. Only the good things that come into your mind. About your mother.
Mother? Let me tell you about my mother.
I'm afraid, and I just wanted to talk to somebody about that.
Quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it? That's what it is to be a slave.
But anyway, we're all going to be killed shortly unless you switch over to sexual air supply. What are you talking about? The Cybermen are going to poison the air.
And so it begins.
Stop right where you are. You know the score, pal. You're not cops, you're little people.
It's not an easy thing to meet your maker. And what can he do for you? Can the maker repair what he makes? Would you like to be modified? Stay here. I didn't mind something a little more radical.
What seems to be the problem?
Death.
Death. Well, I'm afraid that's a little out of my jurisdiction.
I want more life. Fucker.
The facts of life. To make an alteration in the evolvement of an organic life system is fatal. A coding sequence cannot be revised once it's been established.
Why not?
Because by the second day of incubation, any cells that have undergone reversion mutations give rise to revertant colonies like rats leaving a sinking ship. Then the ship sinks.
What about EMS recombination?
We've already tried it. Ethyl methane sulfonate is an alkylating agent and a potent mutagen. It created a virus so lethal the subject was dead before he left the table.
Then a repressive protein that blocks the operating cells.
Wouldn't obstruct replication, but it does give rise to an error in replication so that the newly formed DNA strand carries the mutation and you've got a virus again. But all of this is academic. You were made as well as we could make you.
But not to last.
The light that burns twice as bright burns half as long. And you have burned so very, very brightly, Roy. Look at you. You're the prodigal son. You're quite a prize.
I've done questionable things.
Also extraordinary things. Revel in your time.
Nothing the god of biomechanics wouldn't let you in heaven for.